Welcome to Sean's View Entertainment Books. Tomorrow's Monday Night Raw on Sunday night. Call it Sunday Night Heat, call it whatever you want. This is if I were in charge, if I were the booker, if I were controlling Monday Night Raw. This is the kind of show I would give to you. Continuity, consistency, things that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Sense, integrity, intelligence. Let's go into Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, do I got a booking strategy here. You would probably need a booking committee to keep up with what I'm about to give you. If we can get to the page, we'll be good. We will be great. We will be grand. It's going to be a special Monday night. Remember, Extreme Rules. We're building towards Extreme Rules. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Booking WWE Raw. AJ Styles, and I'm building off of, let me get a little clearer, come on, work out, let's go, come on, let's go, turn it, let's go, you gotta work out, hey, don't do this to me right here live, little technical difficulties happen, alrighty, are we alright, are we good, are we center stage now, are the lights are on bright, okay, so, Monday Night Raw kicks off with AJ Styles coming to the ring. Remember, I'm building off of what happened last week when Roman Reigns absolutely obliterated, dominated, destroyed AJ Styles right through the announcer's table. So AJ Styles visibly upset, visibly mad, visibly shaken. Furious over last week's events, AJ comes out not happy. Not a happy camper is AJ Styles. So is there going to be a turnaround here? So he demands, AJ Styles now in the ring, and AJ Styles demands that Roman Reigns comes to the ring for a fight. Because he ain't waiting until Extreme Rules. They're going to get extreme tonight. Roman Reigns' music hits, but Reigns does not show up. Now AJ Styles is still focused on the entrance ramp because he thinks Reigns is coming down, but he's just taking a little bit longer. All of a sudden, as AJ Styles is, directed towards the entrance, the Titantron, the Usos come from behind and take out AJ Styles. Now, AJ Styles fights valiantly. AJ Styles tries to stay in the game. He tries to stay in the fight. But the 2-on-1, the Usos get the best of AJ Styles, ultimately, when this is all said and done. And then Roman Reigns comes to the stage, finally, and says, I had nothing to do with that attack. Basically saying what AJ Styles said several weeks ago when Roman Reigns got taken out by, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Now Roman Reigns is given a receipt, maybe in a sarcastic manner, by saying, I had nothing to do with that, and you can believe that. So that puts a little bit more heat on Roman Reigns. Plus it also, asks the question, was Roman Reigns really behind the attack, or was he just trying to up the ante? So that's how we kick off Monday Night Raw. We're already asking questions. We're already wondering what the next development is going to be. We're wondering what AJ Styles is going to do. And then the announcers are asking, well, where the hell was Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson? Why didn't they make the save? Why didn't they attack? Why didn't they intervene? Well, we're going to find out later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Rusev versus Sin Cara. Why this match? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm going to do some simple booking here. Some booking that, well, not outside of the box because, you don't want to make it too good. You don't want to make it too good, right? Rusev destroys Sin Cara, building to his match against Kalisto at Extreme Rules with the U.S. title on the line. And after the match, Kalisto would come out and embarrass Rusev by giving him a Hurricane Rana, and Rusev goes into the ropes. And Rusev obviously taken off his game. Rusev did not expect that. He did not anticipate Kalisto to do something sort like that. So Kalisto then would leave the ring quickly, very fast, as Rusev was on the hunt for Kalisto after that. So that goes from around 8:20 to 8:35. Then we see Stephanie McMahon make the main event in her room, in her dressing room, in her, her room backstage there. You know how she has her little fancy room with all the lights and all the caviar and, She makes the main event of Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson in a 3-on-1 handicap match. And here's the thing. If the Usos get involved, Roman Reigns will automatically have to give up his WWE title. So if the Usos think they're going to help out Roman Reigns again, if they think they're going to assist Roman Reigns, they got another thing coming because Roman Reigns will no longer be the WWE champion. So it's Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson in a 3-on-1 handicap match for tonight's main event. So we have the main event already set up, not even an hour into the show. But AJ Styles is backstage, right? And he's looking for Gallows and Anderson, but they're nowhere to be found. Where are they? Does this mean AJ Styles is going to go it alone against Roman Reigns one-on-one? Are we going to get a little preview just a couple of weeks before Extreme Rules? Are we going to get a one-on-one match between AJ Styles and Roman Reigns? So the announcers build that up. Will it be a one-on-one match tonight? Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Cesaro, triple threat match with The Miz at ringside on commentary. The Miz is on commentary. The Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on Cesaro outside the ring. Then he knocks out Kevin Owens with the Intercontinental title. And then he gives a low blow to Sami Zayn. So The Miz stands tall over all three challengers who he will face in a fatal four-way at Extreme Rules. And then we go backstage where Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson arrive. AJ Styles runs into them. Gallows and Anderson say that they were late because they were stuck in traffic and there was nothing they could do about it. And then AJ Styles, looks like maybe there's a little doubt, a little question. Then he says, well, you know what? Tonight, you're going to be able to do a hell of a lot because it's three of us against Roman Reigns. And all three seem to like what's going on. From 9:20 to around 9:30, Natalya defeats Emma. Pretty good, strong Divas match. Women's match. But then after the match, Ric Flair gets in Natalya's face, but then Charlotte takes out Natalya's leg from behind with the Women's Championship and then applies the figure eight, making Natalya tap out, sending a strong message that she is going to win the submission match at Extreme Rules. And then Charlotte, with the belt over Natalya, stands over her. Then, so from around 9:32 to 9:35, that happens. And then at 9:40, Kevin Owens is irate. Kevin Owens demands a match with The Miz for him getting knocked out earlier with the Intercontinental title. He demands this to Stephanie McMahon. But then Cesaro steps in and Sami Zayn steps in and saying they all want a one-on-one match with The Miz tonight. But Stephanie says, too bad. The Miz is already booked in a match tonight. You'll get yours at Extreme Rules. So then at 9:50, The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. So mid-match, Jericho is seen backstage on the Titantron. Well, he's backstage, but it comes up on the Titantron. Challenging Ambrose to the parking lot. Ambrose gets counted out. Ambrose doesn't even care about the match at this point. He just sees Jericho. He wants Jericho after getting planted last week with his own plant. Miz wins by count out, all right? But then as the Miz is celebrating his win, out comes Zayn, out comes Owens, out comes Cesaro, and they all destroy the Miz with their finishing maneuvers. So, they get a measure of revenge on The Miz. And now this ends around 10:10 p.m. Up next, Becky Lynch versus Paige in more women's action. 10:13 to 10:20. Lynch gets the victory over Paige in a highly competitive match. Backstage, Damian Sandow, Wade Barrett, and Alex Riley. Huh? Weren't they released? Didn't they just let them go? Were all shown coming out of a limousine, but they were all in just regular shirts and jeans. They didn't have no WWE camo or shirts or, no WWE shop stuff on. Nothing to do with wrestling. Just like they're three normal, regular guys. Alex Riley, Sandow, and Barrett arrive and come out of the long white limousine. What the hell? What the hell? Now this forces you to tune in. This forces you to keep watching. Don't change the channel. That's what I do with these Raw bookings and creativity. I make you not change the channel. Even through 3 hours, don't change the channel. No, because if you change the channel, you lose ratings, you lose money, you lose a hell of a lot of things. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. But then we cut immediately backstage into the parking lot. Now we go to the parking lot now, okay? Ambrose is handcuffed to a pole while Chris Jericho annihilates Ambrose with a kendo stick, and Ambrose can't do nothing about it as he's handcuffed to a pole backstage. We don't know how that happened. It just happened. Obviously Jericho must have done something to Ambrose. At 10:34, okay, Shane says, well, I see Raw is really running out of control with Stephanie in charge. I say, Stephanie, you leave and I'll take over from here. So then Shane McMahon proposes and he says, you know what, I'm going to change tonight's main event. Tonight, the main event now will be a gauntlet match instead of a handicap match. So instead of 3-on-1 at the same time, it'll be Anderson versus Reigns. Then Gallows versus Reigns. Then AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. So you get 3 matches for the price of 1. And all this goes down between 10:37 to 11:15, okay? The main event is set. The main attraction. Shane McMahon comes to the stage to announce tonight's main event. Once again, a gauntlet match. So Roman Reigns goes through both Anderson and Gallows in one-on-one matches, but it was hard fought and it was physically demanding. By this point, Roman Reigns is tired, he is spent, and he is showing signs of slowing down. All right? Showing signs of slowing down. Out comes AJ Styles. Now it's going to be AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. AJ Styles is in the ring. The referee's about to ring the bell. And then out comes, the released mayhem, I'm calling them. Out comes Sandow. Out comes Riley. And out comes Barrett. And they take out Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. But then out comes Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, who already got defeated. But they come back into the ring. All right? All melee, bunch of mayhem going on in the ring. Action everywhere. All of a sudden, the Shield's music hits. The Shield. The action in the ring comes to an abrupt stop. A halt. The action has completely stopped. Can you believe this? Out comes Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins from the crowd. From the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. They come down and they have a hell of a fight ahead of them. The Shield reuniting on Monday Night Raw. So they come to the entranceway. They come to the guard railing. They jump over the guard railing. Gallows and Anderson get to higher heights. They get the hell out of the ring, okay? So now you got the released mayhem in the ring. Barrett, Riley, and Sandow in the ring. The Shield just destroy those 3 guys. They take them out. They throw them over the top rope, pretty much saying that they've been thrown out of the WWE, that they're done. This was their final hour. So now Gallows and Anderson are atop the stage. They're watching AJ Styles because now AJ Styles is in the ring 3-on-1 with the Shield. 3-on-1 and Gallows and Anderson are just looking on. Now the Shield knows that they've done their work good and they're about to attack AJ Styles. They're about to do a 3-on-1 assault, Shield style, on AJ Styles. They're about to do a triple powerbomb to AJ Styles. But before any of that occurs, the lights go out. Everyone's in anticipation. What's going to happen? Who's coming? Finn Balor's music hits. Finn Balor comes to the ring with a purpose, with Gallows and Anderson behind him. They make a beeline to the ring. They go in the ring. We have the Shield. We have the Bullet Club. We have AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. A huge brawl as Raw goes off the air. The Shield and the Bullet Club going at it to close Monday Night Raw. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you had twists, you had turns, you had anticipation, you had unpredictability. You didn't know what was going to happen from the next. You couldn't change the channel. You didn't want to change the channel. This is how I would book tomorrow night's Monday Night Raw, just 2 weeks away from Extreme Rules. Your comments, your opinions. Give me a like, a comment, share my videos. What did you think of my booking of Monday Night Raw on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10? Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts, and please share this video on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe for more Raw booking from Sean's View Entertainment.